Today in the news, Nvidia finally makes a move, Intel is burning to victory, and some gaming stuff. What's up guys, I'm Snows, and this is your boot sequence. Let's get started with Nvidia. It's been a few years coming, but their GeForce Now service is now out of beta and up and running. And honestly, the green team quite literally put the last nail on Stadia's coffin. Let's run through GeForce Now's features before we compare. First, there's their free tier. It offers 1080p 60fps gaming with 1-hour sessions. You can play as many sessions as you want, but you're going to have to restart it every single hour. This and the fact that you have standard access are the main disadvantages, but I mean, it's free. Come on. For the paid tier, you pay $5 USD or $6.50 Canadian for the same 1080p 60 service. You get priority access and 4-hour sessions, which once again don't have limits. You can also turn ray tracing on for the games that support it. You can also sign up right now for a 3-month free trial period. So GeForce Now doesn't seem like much when compared to Stadia. Stadia has 4K 60 when it works. You can seamlessly switch between devices. You get free games once in a while, and there's all of the upcoming features, right? Well, Stadia was plagued with issues from the start. You had to buy into their Founders Edition, and probably the worst part of the service, you can't download the games you buy, and you can only buy them from the Stadia store, which has a tiny list of about 50 games. Plus, it's twice the price. With GeForce Now, on the other hand, you can play the games that you already own from most of your favorite game stores, which means you can benefit from the pretty bonkers sales on Steam and on the Epic Store and get free games too. The only thing is that the game has to be part of Nvidia's list, which thankfully has over 1,000 games. You can check if your game is supported on their website. So yeah, go check it out, it's free. I tried, but as you can see, I have serious issues with packet loss on my connection, even though it's definitely fast enough. Do you think Stadia will still have a chance when their free tier pops up? Let me know down below. Moving on, it looks like Intel is not going down without a fight. I said yesterday that Intel would still push their silicon as far as they can to be able to claim the crown for gaming. Well, yesterday we got the specs, and today we get benchmark results thanks to Tom Apisak. In this tweet, we have the Firestrike physics score and the TimeSpy CPU score. The 10-core 10900K got a score of 28,462 in Firestrike, which is a little over 1,000 more points than AMD's 12-core 3900X. As for TimeSpy, it scores 13,142, which is about 500 points more than the 3900X. So yeah, it looks like Intel really wants to be the actually guy here. You know, the guy that always says, well, actually, we still beat you in gaming, and as he's saying that, he's of course roasting marshmallows on his CPU cooler. And to complete the Triforce of hardware companies, we have some AMD news with Gigabyte filing for 8 different B550 boards. As is, it's still unclear if this chipset will support PCIe Gen 4, but it is expected. Back when B550A boards were spotted for OEMs, it had PCIe Gen 3, and Robert Hallock from AMD was quite quick to chime in and specify that OEMs may have different needs than us DIYers. In gaming news, we just got the first 10 minutes of gameplay for Doom Eternal. It is in 4K 60, and damn does it look good. Technically, I don't see a huge graphical leap from Doom 2016, but the game has so much more to offer now with new mechanics, weapons, and its new multiplayer modes. Count me in for a day one purchase. Not a pre-order, but a purchase. Oh, and by the way, as usual, I'm here to remind you to go get your free games from the Epic Games Store. This week, it's Farming Simulator 19. Personally, I don't see me playing it for a long time, but I've always been curious about it, so maybe I'll stream it one day. Also in gaming, Apex Legends Season 4 is now live, and it brings a brand new character called the Revenant. While I don't play Apex that much anymore, I'm definitely going back in just to try out the new character, or at least to hear his voice. That's because the voice acting is of Darren DePaul, who also voices Reinhardt in Overwatch, one of my favorite characters. Anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the news today. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you got any questions or comments, you know where to put them down below. As usual, you can click right here to see the latest video right here. To subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty, my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.